Hi everybody, this is Spartica. Welcome. Okay, today I'm playing a 12 board ACBL tournament, and it's IMP scoring, international match points. So I've got to make my games, bid and make my games and slams, set the other contract if I can, and take fewer risks. So fewer risks in declare a play, but more risks in the bidding. Okay, so let's see how we're going to play this. Got 15 points. Partner opens a diamond, so I've got hearts well and truly stopped. So I'm going to start with a negative double, showing 4 spades. Not guaranteed with the robot; it doesn't guarantee 4 clubs. So, what do we want to do here? I think want a double. So 5 hearts, probably 4 hearts. My partner might have a singleton heart. So we're going to double. He didn't want to support my spades, so now he does. 3 plus spades. So now what am I going to do? Do I want to go 3 no trump? I would have really I was looking forward to playing 3 hearts doubled. So how good are my heart stoppers? I'm counting my partner for a singleton maybe, and so if the king queen is to my right, I'm good as gold here. So I'm going to bid 3 no. My partner, if he really does have 4 spades, which I don't think he does, because why wouldn't he have just bid right away, unless he's minimum. So, but I'm 15 points, so I think we've got enough for 3 no here, and my partner should correct to 4 spades if he has 4, and so he doesn't. And sort of as predicted here. So how are we going to play this? So he's leading the 9 of hearts, so that's a good sign. I don't think he has the king queen, which means I can afford to take some risks. And so I'm counting on 2 heart tricks, 4 spades, that's 6, ace king of diamonds, 7 8, and the ace of clubs is 9. And let's take a look at the point count here. He's got 4, 8, 12, opposite my 15, that's 27. East is the opener, so he's probably got 12. So it looks like East has all of the remaining face cards. Probably the queen of diamonds. So how am I going to deal with that? I want to set up diamonds, so I think I'm going to take my ace of hearts, because he'll probably play the queen on this, and I'm going to play the ace of diamonds and finesse the 9 of diamonds, because I think he's got the queen, but if he doesn't have the 10 of diamonds, then we're good. So let's see what happens. I've sort of planned out my strategy. I'm expecting a queen here, and I'll play the ace. And so right away I'm making an assumption that East has the king of hearts. From the point count, if West has the king of hearts, that means he opened a 10 point opening. Unlikely. So we can afford letting him in 1 time. So let's play the ace, see what happens. There's the 8. So the 8's an important card. Remember, I'm looking for the 10 queen now. And he's high load. What does that mean? I don't know, but I'm going to play the 9. That was the plan. So this is interesting. Let's play the king and see what happens there. Maybe he's got the 10. Okay, so that's okay. This is really good, actually. So we'll throw off a club. He's got the 10, but now we'll just let him in with the queen. And he's probably going to lead a heart, which... Oh, okay. All my assumptions are wrong here. How'd the bidding go here? Oh, he's an overcall. Okay. And he's jumping to 3 hearts. And so, okay, so it turns out my assumptions were all wrong. I was thinking of him as an opener with 12 plus points, but okay, that makes sense. And so it's all good. And they've taken 2 tricks. I've taken my jack of hearts. So I've got 4 spades, ace of clubs, jack of diamonds. I can claim. So maybe it turns out I took a lot more risk than I expected, and I was counting East for all the points, and West turns up with the queen of diamonds and the king of hearts. So there you go. Don't get too caught up in your assumptions here. So I'm going to claim, and it's got to be a top board, I think, or tied for top or something like that. So pretty good start. So I've got 17 points. Flat hand. My clubs are 3 the queen, so it's sort of a stopper. So I'm going to bid 1 no trump. I think it best describes my hand. Double, I'm just going to get him bidding his 4 card major. So 1 no trump. And there we go. So what is the 6 of club? Is it top of nothing? Is it 4th best? We'll find out, I guess. I've got the 8, 9, 10, 7 here. So he's probably going to play the king or the ace. And if he leads it back, I can finesse the 9. So, okay, so there we go. So he's probably just playing a doubleton. And yes, it is a doubleton. And he's throwing off the 5 of spades. So what is that? So we're in 2. So right away I've got 1 trick. I've got 4 diamonds. That's 5. I got ace king of spades. That's 6, 7. And I can set up a heart. So he's got 2 more clubs to cash. But he cashes 2 clubs and the ace of hearts. That's not going to get me down. So let's play off some diamonds. And I'm going to play a heart right away. I'm not going to run the diamonds just yet. I want to keep communications. Okay, so there we go. Set up my king, queen of hearts. He's going to cash 2 clubs. And I've got all good tricks here, so I'm throwing off good stuff. And now I can claim. Other ways I could have played it with taking my 4 diamonds and then played ace of spades and leading to the jack of spades. Could have won, but if it didn't, they would immediately get in with the ace of clubs and the ace of hearts and 2 clubs. So we're going to claim here, making my contract. The queen of spades was finessable. Maybe playing diamonds, would that have squeezed them? Encourage him to throw off a club because he had to protect the spades. He wasn't really squeezed. He could have thrown off a heart, but he might have thrown off a club, which would have meant an extra trick for me. But it's okay. We're on imp scoring here, so that's 3 points. So I've got to remember that we're playing imp. So don't worry about over tricks. Guarantee your contract. 15 points here. Standard 1 no trump opener. Transfer to hearts, so I accept the transfer. 2 no trump. Invitational. So I'm the bare minimum. I don't like hearts, so I'm just going to pass this. And I'm thinking the 2 no trump part score is probably our best. So right away, this is a good lead. What do we want to play? So, okay. And what is he going to lead back? Yeah, okay, so I'm going to I'm not going to play the queen here, or let's see, queen, king, I've got the ace 8 after that, but I can play the ace and see what gets thrown away there. Now I'm going to play the queen of hearts. And my plan is to get to the board and exit with probably a diamond, but I've got to find a couple. We've got to find quite a few throwaways, which is going to be a problem too. So I get to the board, and now I've got, throw away 1 club. I see a 10 of diamonds. Usually that's signaling for a high card, but right away that gives me possibilities with the 9 here. And if he gets, even if he has the king, queen of diamonds, gives him a bleed problem because he's leading into my doubled in queen, or this. But problem is that I have to find some throwaways. Okay, so he's having challenges. He's thrown off the 10 king of diamonds. Why is he doing that? And what is he guarding? Is he down to the singleton 10 king? Is it because he's got the king jack of spades and the king 10 of clubs? I don't know. So the problem is that when I lead my 9 of hearts, I'm kind of squeezed myself, right? This is my 6. I still need 2 more tricks. So I think that my diamonds are all going to be good. But the problem is if they're not, I need to save both my queen 8 and my queen 3. And so if I play a diamond and it loses and he exits with a diamond, then I'm no better off. But I think he doesn't have any other diamonds. So, yeah, so what am I going to throw away? Pretty sure the club is offside. So let's throw away a club. He's throwing a spade. So let's play that 9 of diamonds and see, is he down to a singleton queen? He is. Oh, that was not good. And there, that's not good. That's not good. Everything is not going well here. I could have dropped the singleton queen, I bet, or exited with the diamond for safety. So now I got to save my spade, throw off my good diamond, and get the spade behind me. Oh yeah, this is definitely not going well. So I overthought the hand, and he did have the 2 diamonds at that point. You know, why is he throwing the 10 king? Because he's messing with me there, and it worked. And I could have just played the ace and then another diamond, and I probably would have had them leading to me or not. But so I didn't really lose the diamond there. I'm down 1. I could have thrown off a diamond. Yeah, so I lose 2 points there again. Guarantee your contract when I was trying to be too fancy. Okay, so I've got 12 points, 6 diamonds. Everybody's passing. So how do I want to play this? I could bid diamond, but then it's going to be a free-for-all. So I might just bid 2 diamonds, hoping they'll let me play for 2 diamonds. They're not going to. Okay. As to open, if I could play 2 diamonds, I'd win the contract. Now I'm at 3, which is going to be more difficult to play. But partner's got a great hand here. And in fact, it's a wonderful hand. So let's see if we can force the jack. So might get some good cards there. So I gotta keep, if I take out all the trump, then they might cast 3 spades on me. I can set up the club, but then I might get a ruff. So let's, if I'm lucky, the diamonds would be 2-2. So let's play 1 diamond. Okay, so there's 2 more diamonds out there. And I want to set up the club without getting a ruff. Okay, and so now I can afford just to play a club, and things are looking pretty good. So I've got the spade loser, but they can't play another one because I'm going to ruff it, or if they do play another one, I'm good with that. And could play so again, guarantee the contract. So I'm going to play the diamond because I want to bring in the diamonds for all the tricks. Yeah, okay, so that's good. And those are all, diamonds are all gone. So now I've just played my queen, ace of hearts, don't have to finesse, 8 of clubs, and I got all the rest. Okay, so could be good. Did we miss a game? We're wide open in spades. 5 diamonds is hard to bid. I think that'll be okay, but you never know. Somebody might be in 3-0 making. So 13 points here. Flat hand. Partner passes. I'll just open a club. Take out double. So he's showing hearts and maybe diamonds. So don't like hearts that much or diamonds. So I'm just going to pass. And my lead. So do we want to, I know partner's got hearts, so let's try the 10 of hearts. Okay. And this is not going to be good here. He's going to finesse. Yeah, not good. He's thrown off diamonds. Does my partner have the King of Hearts? He might not have played it, saving it for the Queen. So he's thrown off diamonds, so I'm going to throw off diamonds. There's off clubs, I'm going to throw off clubs. He threw off another diamond. Okay, we'll throw off a diamond. Not sure if that's wise. Oh man, you're killing me. So this hand's not going well for us. So partner didn't have the king. So partner didn't have much. So 180. Maybe they missed a game. So not much happening here in terms of swing boards yet anyway. Those last two haven't been scored yet, so we'll wait and see. I think the 150 could be good. 180, they might have a game, 4 spades there. They've got 1, 2... Yeah, they only got a 3 loser hand, so they could make 4 spades or even 3 no. So let's get on to the new hand though. 13 points, 6 hearts. Okay. Responsive double, yeah. So I'm going to go 3 hearts, and I think that's where I want to play. And right away I've got a diamond loser, 2 club loser, maybe a heart loser, maybe 2 spade losers. But the good things is I've got some diamonds set up right away. What are they going to do? So there, that narrows down the spade loser. So now I've got 2 clubs and maybe a heart loser, which means I can still go down. And only if the hearts king is offside. So I want to get to the board, play the heart. There's the king. Okay. Again, we're imp scoring. I just want to guarantee my contract. So let's take out the rest of the trump. 4, 8. The trump are gone. So I've got ace king of clubs. Let's lose them. Is there a way I can get another trick? I do have the queen of diamonds. I do have an entry. So maybe I'll trick him into throwing away. I don't think I can trick him here, but... Oh, and I wasn't watching. I was wondering if my jack of spades was good. Oh, I had the king here, right? Okay. So could have made one more trick, but I wasn't paying. I kind of suspected my jack of spades was good, but sometimes I'm too busy talking and not counting or paying attention. So anyway, that doesn't hurt me at all. So we got 2.5 for this, 4 for that. The 150 still hasn't been scored here, but we're doing okay, but nothing spectacular. We're above average. So got 12 points, fairly flat hand, but rule of 20 says I should open at a diamond. Double, so I'm going to redouble, which shows support, 3 card support for hearts. And he's saying he's got enough points for game, but if he had 5 hearts, it says he might still have 5 hearts, but he should have just bid it. And he didn't, so I'm suspecting he's just got 4 hearts. And so I'm going to trust him. Pass, and he's got 4 hearts. He's got spades pretty well stopped, so that's nice. Queen of spade lead indicates that he wouldn't lead the queen from ace queen, so looks like the ace is in west, which means I'm going to win 2 spade tricks. I'm going to win 4 heart tricks, that's 6. Ace king of diamonds, 7, 8. Ace of clubs is 9. So let's see what happens. So I'll play the king. So I'm counting on the jack of spades to be on side, which means I can afford to take a diamond finesse. But before I take a diamond finesse, let's just make sure I'm not going to drop a singleton queen of diamonds or something like that. So let's do some squeezing too. Let's run my hearts, or maybe not. So I'm going to take the diamond finesse, but if they knock out my ace of clubs, it takes away my ability to get to the board. So, and I got to be careful about this too. Yeah, if my diamond finesse loses, I may never get a chance to set up the spade before they set up their clubs. So I'm taking some risks here, but I want to take that finesse. Okay, so that's good. So right now I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tricks. So let's see if the diamonds break. So they break. Okay, things are going pretty well here. So I can throw off a club. That's all good. So let's try the spade. I'm counting on the ace to be offside, but I was wrong. And it's not going to hurt me though. Why would you lead queen from ace queen unless you have ace queen 10 9? Okay, so I made the false assumption there, but it didn't hurt me at all. Made the contract. The overtricks are nice, but it only gives me another 1, 2, maybe 3 imps. So not really worth the risk. So I did take a bit of a risk there, which maybe I shouldn't have. Which probably shouldn't have. Guarantee the contract. If I had a human partner there, they would be cursing me probably for taking unnecessary risks. But turns out I needed that risk because the spade, my spade was not going to be a winner. Okay, so what do we got here? 17 points, hearts. Can't bid no trump because I don't have solid spade stopper, so I'm going to bid 2 hearts, 2 spades. So I've got a pretty good hand, but I'll give my partner a chance to bid. So it looks like my partner has nothing because he's bidding twice, 15 plus. I've got 17. He's passed, but he's come in now saying he's got some. So according to the scoring here, my partner has 0 points, maybe 1 or 2 or something like that, but I'm going to pass. So how do I want to play this? I've got queen, jack, 9, 8, pretty good sequence to be leading. My partner didn't support me, so maybe he's short. Play the ace of clubs, take a look. But I'm going to play the queen, just see. Okay, so right away that didn't work out, and he's playing the king, so he's going to throw off a club. Okay, so that tells me something. He's not throwing off a diamond, which means that he's probably got the king, queen of diamonds, and he's not worried about having to set up a diamond, and he's only got 2 trump anyway, so a jack. Okay, so now I got to take out the trump. So that's good, but that's good, but I would have preferred if you played a club or something like that. So I'll play the jack hearts. Maybe I was hoping my partner might get a throwaway. And yet my other option there was club. Okay. So he's going to make this. And yeah, so I was wondering why he didn't throw off a heart, but he needed, yeah, why didn't he throw off a diamond on his king of hearts? Probably because he knew he would take out his trump as soon as we got in. Still, he made it. I think maybe if I had opened a spade, we could have avoided those. Like if I let a spade, we could have avoided the rough and the dummy, and maybe that would have set him down. But still, 0.7, not too bad. So we're doing okay here. And let's see what we got. 18 points. So normally if you've got clubs and diamonds, you've got to be worried about your next bid and can you reverse. And so here I can. So we'll just bid naturally. 1 club, 2 clubs, so minimum. So 3 clubs shows 12 to 16. Got 18. Double confirms the bid. So it's a little bit of an underbid. My other bid would be diamond, sort of inviting. So is this a hand where, what do I need to make 5 from my partner? I certainly don't have a heart stopper, so I'll have my losers are a heart, ace of clubs, maybe a king of diamonds. So what does 3 diamonds show there? 19, so let's try 3 diamonds. 3 no trump. It's got a stopper in hearts. Interesting. Except the lead would be coming to him. Does he have 2 stoppers though? So I think I'm going to take him out. Looks like if I bid 4 clubs, it's forcing. What happens if I bid 5 clubs? 4 clubs, we're getting into 2 stops in clubs. So I'm just going to bid 5 clubs. I think that's safer. We'll find out. So he did have the ace, so that's okay. And he's got a singleton spade, got the jack of diamonds. He's got all sorts of great cards for me. But you can see that in no trump, they get a heart lead, they knock out my ace of hearts. I have to attack clubs, and it's all over. So now he's got just about the perfect hand, like absolutely perfect. So I'm going to take the ace, and I can afford to take out trump. See how they are, because I've always got an entry. So play the queen. Okay, so 2 more trump out. Now there's none. So I'm going to make this. I might even make an over trick. So let's play a spade. Spade rough with a club. And we got the jack 10, 9, 8. So let's just lead the jack and see what happens here. Okay. And the ace will drop the king. And my God, I made 6 here. So nice. And so if I just bid, 4 clubs over the 3 spades, or if I just bid 4 clubs, it might have got passed out. Here I am making 6. That would have been embarrassing. And it's imp, so we'll find out. I think that should be good, because it's risky. It's a risky bid, but partner had exactly the right thing. Singleton spade, ace of hearts, jack of diamonds, and 4 clubs. Like, couldn't have asked for anything better. So better than I deserved. Okay, so 13 points, 4 hearts. So we're all vulnerable. So in this hand I could double, might get a spade. That could create problems. So I'm just going to pass the first round, and it's doubtful 1 club will get passed out, which means I got another option. I'll probably have a possibility of coming in later on. Okay, so now I'm in a better position to double, because now I do have both suits, both of the unbid suits, and so I'm going to double now, and I don't have to worry about my partner bidding spades. And then what do I do after that? So now I can pass that, and either we're forcing them up higher than they want to be, or they'll let us play two diamonds, which should be good. Hopefully my partner has 4. He could only have 3. There you go. So we're in the right place. Partner's got an ugly hand, but I'd rather play this. And let's take a look. So right away with my ace 10 of spades, I can set up a 3rd spade to throw off a club on. And let's see how this is going. So question is, I want to set up that spade. I got a lot of work to do here. I've got to set up, take out diamonds. I want to take out trumps. I want to lead to my jack of hearts, which also creates a throwaway here. So let's look again at the bidding, so where the points might lie. So I've got 13, 6 here, that's 19, so there's 21 the other way. He's the opener, maybe 12, because he's not getting too excited, 13. He's got 7 or 8 or something like that, 9. So it doesn't really tell me too much, but right away I can set up my 10 of spades, but it might create a ruff. So let's do a little magic here. I've got the 10, 9, 7, 6, 8, 5. So hopefully the diamonds are 3, 2, and I'll only lose 2. But let's play one first and see if they cover. They can't resist covering. Yeah. Okay, so that's not too bad. So let's play now my spade. Okay, so my jack is good, but also the 7 is finessable. Okay, so they're playing that. That's okay. And yeah, clear my trump. So just where do I want to keep an entry? So make sure that diamond is an entry. I don't plan to overtake or anything, but it's always good practice to think about that. So unfortunately, they're setting up, they're knocking out my club before I can knock out the ace, and so I've got too many losers still. So let's play the queen there. Maybe he'll be afraid to lead that back. It's his only play though. So the problem is I can get to the board, throw off a club, but I don't have any trump left. So I might be going down here. And the problem was I had too many things to set up right away. And I was afraid to just play the 10 of spades because it would have led to a ruff. But it wouldn't have been that bad because I don't have to play my jack. I could have done that. So now he's going to play his club. Yeah, okay, I'm down. The rest are mine, but didn't work out his plan. So I could have, my play would have been to just lead the 10 of spades, I think. And yes, he had 2, but with the 9 falling, I can just, if he leads the spade back, I play the 7, forces a trump, gives me a throwaway. I definitely should have made that hand. Yeah, definitely. So 18 points here. Bid 1 diamond opener. 2 diamonds is sort of 6 to 10. So possibility of a slam, but don't really have a firm spade stopper. So I'll just bid 3 diamonds. And okay, I'm not going to double, but I think I've got a pretty good shot at setting this. I might get a diamond, maybe 2, should get a heart, maybe a club, maybe a spade. So we'll pass. But we definitely need to set this. And so let's check out the diamonds. Well, that didn't work out. And that's not going to work out either. So it looks like he's just going to cross ruff this whole hand, which means things are not going to go well for us. So yeah, there goes the cross ruff. And let's see how far he can do it. Yep. And another diamond. This is not fun. Okay. Oh, this is so bad. We're going to get 0 tricks. Okay, we got 1 trick. Well, that can't be good, but looks like we had a heart fit, but if he had bid a heart, I would have got more excited. And it looks like we only got 1 spade loser. Oh, diamonds would have been difficult with the 5-0 break. Okay, so it was not meant to be, and for some reason we get 7 on that, which means, did they miss a slam? They made, yeah, I don't know how we got 7 on that. Or I guess it's probably because we're playing diamonds or hearts doubled, getting, immediate roughs, cross roughs, and so if we're in 4 hearts doubled, say, they're going to get ace of clubs, ace of spades, and 2 club roughs. Yeah, it could be, or if they're in 4 diamonds with the diamonds 5-0, that could be bad too. So anyway, it looks like, I don't think they can bid a slam, but they looks like north-south, our ways are going down doubled in some way. And so I'll have to check that out tomorrow when I get the scores. Okay, but on to the next hand. So got 11 points. No. And 4 seat passes to me. So what's the rule of 15? It's your points plus the number of spades. So only 13 points. So this means mine is a passing hand. So you have these rules of thumbs, but they're pretty good. So what will happen is I'll bid a club, and then they're likely to have the boss suit and be able to overbid us at the 1 or 2 level. And instead of us getting part score, they will. And a pass is better. And so we'll pass it out. So far we've got a net 26. We'll get the preliminary scores in about 5 or 10 seconds. So we'll wait for that, and we'll see there whether our pass was any good or not. So we're having a pretty good game, like it's above average. Let's see what our thing is. So the pass turns out to be -3. But we're a net of 22, which in an IMP game over 12 boards is pretty reasonable. It's equivalent to like 58% or something like that, maybe in a match point game. So pretty solid. Not enough for first place or something like that, but respectable. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, and I get a 3 for the. So a lot of people, it looks like, are not following the rule of 15, and sometimes they'll do better, which they do in this case. So thanks for watching. Take care and have a good day. Cheers.